everybody! I hope you're having a great week. I really miss seeing you out in the garden, and I can't wait for when we're all back together again. But for now, for today's activity, I have a really easy, quick, simple recipe to share with you using one of my favorite vegetables, kale. So, I hope you'll join me, and let's get started.
First, we need to get our ingredients. I harvested some fresh kale from the garden. I used dinosaur kale today, but you can use any kind of kale for this recipe. To harvest the kale, I picked the biggest leaves on the outside of the plant and pulled down, just like we do when we harvest kale from Sunflower Hill. Have you harvested this plant before? I'm going to get a lemon real quick from my tree, and now it's time to get cooking. Once I've washed my hands really well with soap and water, it's time to wash the kale. I'm rinsing each leaf under cool water and shaking them off to dry. Now that our kale is washed and dried, it's time to prepare it for our salad. I like to remove most of the stem from my kale because it can be pretty tough and hard to chew. Once I take out the stem, I rip the leaves into small, bite-sized pieces. You can do this with your hands, with a pair of scissors, or safely with a knife, whatever is easiest for you. When your kale is all prepared, it's time to make the dressing. I'm going to make a garlic lemon dressing using garlic, lemon, salt and pepper, and olive oil. First, we need to peel the garlic. I'm separating a couple of cloves from this head of garlic and then peeling off the skin. If you have a garlic press, you can crush your cloves. Otherwise, you can chop your garlic into really small pieces. This is called mincing. Be sure to ask a loved one for help if you need assistance with the knife. To make the dressing, I'm going to put the garlic in a jar and then squeeze in the juice of the lemon. Next, I will add salt and pepper to taste, and then the olive oil, about a quarter cup. Now for the best part. It's time to shake things up. We need to mix all of the ingredients together so that the dressing becomes nice and creamy. I'm going to put the lid on the jar and give it a good shake. Look at it now. Do you notice the difference from before we shook it up? Now the dressing is bright yellow and well mixed. The final step is to add the dressing to our kale and to gently massage them together with our hands. This is a really fun part. Massaging the kale with our fingers breaks the kale up and makes it more tender and easier to chew. After a few minutes of tossing and massaging, your salad is ready to eat. You can add whatever other vegetables or toppings you like to your salad. Here, I'm adding a few petals from an edible flower called calendula for a fun pop of color. Let's give this salad a try. Yum! The kale is nice and tender, and it tastes light and fresh with the lemony garlic dressing. That's a thumbs up for me. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please share if you try this recipe, and have a wonderful day.